Well, the creel limit on the red ear sunfish is 0. Them suckers got to go back immediately. I work hard to put them suckers in there. It's got catfish in it. I mentioned that. Got some gar in it. Y'all know we country. I'm talking about country. And it got drum in it. That's right. Sometimes times get tight. You got to know how to smoke that drum and cook it on through. Cross the creek. Back again with another one. Back again with another one, y'all. And different kind of video on this one. Different kind of video. You guys gonna see something different. And the reason why I say that is because, well, we're getting after the old school style today. We're getting after the old school style. They hate them animals. They said, are you doing any feeding? What you doing today? What you doing? But all right, we're gonna get over here. I'm gonna show y'all exactly what we're working on. Of course, well, that's after we drop the daggum anthem. Ooh.
You can offer me a diamond-plated pearl. You can send me all the riches in the world. You can tempt me with the palaces of kings. I'd give them back in a big old sack and keep the simple things.
Y'all, that anthem's getting redundant. I know it is. And well, we've been about hearing the same anthem for the last 2 years, same way you have. That's the anthem. Yeah. It's just like when you sing the national anthem. That's the anthem. And well, that's the national country anthem across the creek. Country. Wrap all that stuff up. A lot of that stuff people want to have in life, them fancy cars, them fancy houses. Don't need it. Give them to me. I wrap it all up in a big old sack and send it right back. Keep the simple things. Keep the simple things. Let me show you what we're working on today. Let me show you what we're working on. Y'all see that site up there? Well, that's gonna be the site of our monumental sign and Lake TRISULATIon. Lake TRISULATIon. And I'm gonna show you how we're gonna put this sucker up here. We're gonna screw them on home. How we operating today. Let's see here. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is I gotta screw down the backside of this pond wall. I got to go get it first. Y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and apologize about the sound. And well, we got a sprinkler system, fountain system in the pond over behind. Well, in the old TRISULATIon Lake, old country boy knockout lake. And well, y'all don't judge me none. It might only be a foot or two of water in that sucker, but you put your time and you work in, you earn it, nobody give it to you, you'll call it a lake too. You'll call it a lake too. And it hold plenty of fish. Let me go get my screws. Got to screw down this pond side. I should have got tennis shoes. I'm down here cramped walking down the backside of this pond like how DJ do. This how DJ do. Hopefully I can get back up there. Ooh, whoa, lost my shoe. Lost my bag. Lost my shoe. Lost my shoe. Lost my shoe. Hopefully I can get back up here and visit with y'all some. Got my screw. Time to put this sucker up now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the sign and I like to encourage anybody, well, if you're working on a ladder at home, 2 things you don't want to do on a ladder. You don't want to reach too far, first thing. And then the second thing is you don't want to put all the time into it out there by yourself. Somebody got to be able to tell the story. What I done was I just built a little ledge for it to sit on. I'll take up there and show y'all. I just built an old wooden ledge for this sucker to sit on right here. And that's what it sits and rests on. I'm gonna screw it up. Lake TRISULATIon. I'm gonna screw that sucker up to that tree. And I'm gonna unscrew the rest of it. He gonna stand alone up there. He gonna stand alone. First thing we gotta do is gotta get us old country boy level on this sucker. And I'm talking about decide which way we're gonna try to give him a little level. Let's scoot him on over. Let's scoot him on over. Let's get that sucker on over here. Let's scoot him over here. He need to be scooted over. That's the first thing I see. He got to be scooted over. So the brother's got to be scooted over. That's the first thing I see. And then he's gonna need a little tilt like that. All right. There's that. Let's go ahead and get us a screw and get prepared to send us a screw through this sucker, old school style. Old school style. I told y'all we're gonna make this sucker a quick video. And the reason being, it's Saturday, got college football, 50 other things I got to go get into. Whoa, now, whoa, peace be still. Peace be still. Get back and take us a look at it. Guys, we're gonna use this piece as a monumental piece. I'm talking about a monument. Well, not only does it, well, express and name the lake that we put our time in. Inside this lake, it's kind of like Lake Lanier, Lake Gunnersville, Lake Wheeler, except this is Lake TRISULATION. Lake TRISULATION. And inside that old lake you see behind you, well, you can't see because I got you focused on the sign. We got goldfish in it. We got grass carp, 5 different species of carp in that sucker TRISULATION. Got a couple koi in it, a couple channel catfish, red ear sunfish. I'm talking about the Creole limit on the red ear sunfish. Ooh, well, the Creole limit on the red ear sunfish is 0. Them suckers got to go back immediately. I work hard to put them suckers in there. It's got catfish in it. I mentioned that. Got some gar in it. Y'all know we country. I'm talking about country. And it got drum in it. That's right. Sometimes times get tight. You got to know how to smoke that drum and cook it on through. I'm gonna get finished hanging the sign up. I'm gonna take down some of this other rendezvous up here. Maybe give a final look at it. And then I was telling you about the fish. It's also got mosquito fish in it, and that come to my mind because when I get done with this sign, I'm going down inside this old Lake TRISULATION and see if I can bring me some mosquito fish up out of there. Let's take us a look back. We're gonna make sure it's up there even, and we'll go to taking everything else down. All right, so as I'm walking back up on it, guys, I'll be honest, I do see one side here that I think can go down a hair bit. I'm talking about a hair bit. Let's see about that. I don't know how I'm gonna get that stuff out of here. Let's see that. Not that much bit. Oh, I said hair bit. That's a hair right there. Ooh. I think that's probably hair right there. This side. That. He just said lake side need to go down a little bit. Up. He like me, he having a hard time deciding up or down. Alright, that's perfect. Whoa, he just said that's perfect. Alright, I figure what I'm gonna do now is get up on the other side of it, screw it in. I might place 5 or 6 more screws in it, and I'm gonna leave it alone and let it trisulate for you. Let it trisulate. Let it trisulate on out. Let's put this big boy in there. Put that big boy. Put that big boy. Put that big boy. He just said that sucker straight. I'm gonna take his word for it. He's pretty good with that kind of stuff. Take his word for it. Look all right? Yeah, I just gotta, first I gotta show people the hack. Anytime you're working by yourself with a ladder, y'all look over in there. Look over in that hole. You see that gold screw? Always screw the ladder stationary so you don't fall down that cliff side back there. I'm gonna take this ladder down there. I'm gonna get this ladder off of here. And we're gonna take the screws that we got holding the ladder up, we're gonna send them screws into the board. We ain't gonna waste it. There's the ladder. There's the ladder side. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come right down yonder way. Send that screw in the board there. There's the next one that's gotta come out. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's go around here. Let's get on around. Let's get on around. I'll work on that later. Let's grab up all the tools here. I'm gonna grab up all these little tools you guys see laying all around you here. There we go. Drip check, drip check, drip check, drip check. Quick ooth there. All right, guys. Well, that about sums it up. I'll give you guys a walking away look at that sucker. We'll get on the other side of the pond and give you guys a look at it too. So when you guys come fishing at Lake TRISULATION, just keep in mind the creel limit is 0. It's catch and release. You gotta put my good bluegills back if they hand size. If they hand size, pan size, man size, catch and release, 0 creel limit. If we catch you sneaking in the backside of Lake TRISULATIon, we're just gonna have to call the law on you. We're gonna have to call the law on you. We're gonna make this sucker a memorial. And well, for all the loved ones we got resting in peace, we're gonna start signaturing their name on Lake TRISULATIon board. We're gonna fill this sucker up quick. We're gonna fill it up quick. But with that being said, guys, short video. Not gonna keep y'all too long. And I want y'all to come with me, hang that monumental sign. And I got 50 other things to get into anyway. Gonna wrap up this video. Signs hung. We're gonna get down in this old lake here. I call it a pond. Ain't no pond no more. I guess now it's officially a lake. It's officially a lake. But we're gonna jump down the bottom of this pond side and see what kind of fish we can rendezvous up and get on up out here. Gotta go, doggies. 60 things to get into. Y'all know I always say that. And as always, thanks for watching. Ooh.